Hello, my name is Trish Jessamine and I'm a researcher from the University of Bristol, and I'm going to read to you the information sheet for parents and carers about a student survey. So we're inviting your Year 5 child to take part in the Suffolk Free Wheels study, a research study evaluating the bike loan scheme run by Suffolk County Council. Your school is working with us on this research. Suffolk Free Wheels is a bike loan scheme run by Suffolk Council. Year 5 students in 10 primary schools will be offered a bicycle on loan until they leave primary school at the end of Year 6. All students who do not already own a bike will be eligible for the loan. In addition, all Year 5 students in the 10 primary schools will be offered free bike ride training. This is known as bikeability. And all parents invited to free bike maintenance classes. There will also be family bike ride events for families of students at these schools. We are researchers from the University of Bristol. Our study is funded by the National Institute of Health and Care Research, or the NIHR, and we're working with Suffolk County Council to research the Suffolk Free Wheels programme. We want to know what impact it has on students, particularly on how they travel to school and on their health and well-being. All Year 5 students will be asked to complete a short, paper-based survey in class at school. They don't have to have a loan bike to take part. We will do the survey twice, once before the loan bikes are handed out, and again 12 months later. This information sheet is about the first survey before the bikes are distributed later this spring. The survey will take approximately 20 minutes to complete in class. It will be a paper-based survey, and a researcher, me, will visit your child's class to distribute it and answer any questions they might have while they complete it. The survey will ask your child questions about owning and riding a bike, how they travel to school, and any physical activity they take part in, and some questions about their health and well-being. All children that take part in the project will receive a small gift, a fidget keyring, to thank them. Taking part is up to you and your child, and they don't have to take part. We need a parent or carer to give permission for them to take part in the survey. Your child is free to withdraw at any time without giving a reason. They can tell the teacher or me when they see us in school that they no longer want to take part, or you can do that by emailing the research team. We will remove all your and your child's personal information. For example, their name, their contact details, and any demographic information that you give us from our records. You and your child can do this up to 2 weeks after they complete the survey. After that point, those data will have been anonymised and it won't be possible to identify your child in the dataset. The data that we collect from the survey will be confidential and anonymised and used only for agreed purposes. You can find the university's fair processing notice on the link in the information sheet. All your child's data will be anonymised, meaning it will not be possible to identify them. We will do this by removing anything that might identify them, such as their name, and mixing your child's data from the survey and any demographic information you provide with the data that we have from all the other children taking part. We will store the anonymised data for up to 20 years in line with the Data Protection Act 2018 on the University of Bristol's secure server called the Research Data Storage Facility. At the end of the project, the anonymous data will be made available for future research, as this is an obligation of our funder. This will be done by publishing the dataset as a restricted access dataset in the University of Bristol Research Data Repository. Only approved researchers will be granted access, and it will not be possible to identify your child from the published data. Their personal information will never be shared. We will include anonymised data in academic publications, reports, and summaries to be shared with the public. We will also provide the students and parents and carers with a summary of what we found in our study. We will ask your school to send this to all students and parents and carers. The project is led by researchers from the Centre of Public Health Research at the University of Bristol. The research has been approved by the Bristol Faculty of Health Science Research Ethics, and has been funded by the NIHR. The principal investigator of this project is Professor Russ Jago. If you've any concerns about this research and don't feel you can speak to us, the research team, please email research-governance@bristol.ac.uk. If you and your child are happy to take part, please complete the family consent form. You can do this via the link in the email that we sent you or at the bottom of this information sheet. If you prefer, you can also complete a paper version of the form and return it to your child's school. If you have twins or multiple children in Year 5 who want to take part, you will need to complete a consent form for each child. The consent form also asks for some demographic information about your child, for example, their sex, ethnicity, postcode, and any additional needs or disabilities that they might have. We ask this information from you so that your child doesn't have to complete these questions. If you need us to make any adjustments, or if there's anything that we can do to make it easier and more comfortable for your child to participate in the survey, please let us know and we'll do our best to accommodate this. Thank you.